Happy morning, Masters. I welcome you all to the Zoom session on Inner Nature and Outer Nature. We are on day 21, almost close to the 30 days challenge. So, let us begin with our meditation session today. As we begin with our wisdom sharing session today, let us all first meditate and open our hearts to accept the entire knowledge with open-mindedness. I request everyone to have some water, stay hydrated as the temperature is getting really high. I request everyone to sit in a comfortable position. Allow yourself to relax. Slowly close your eyes. Clasp your fingers and cross your legs. Let us start with deep breathing. Take a deep breath. Breathe out slowly. Breathe out. Breathe in. Back to your natural soft breath. Observe your breath, Masters. Bring all your attention to your natural soft breath that's flowing. Do not entertain any kind of thoughts. If you feel that you're lost in thoughts, then bring your focus back to your natural breath. We are in the last few seconds, masters. Six, 4, 2, bring your hands together and place them on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly remove your hands and open your eyes. Happy Sunday, everyone. How is everyone doing? I won't be asking how are you, I'll be asking how is the temperature there. Because right now I'm in Telangana, I'm in Khammam. It is extremely hot here. I request all the audience to have a drain water, lemon water, and always stay hydrated. Have some coconut water to stay healthy and fit. But I can see, I'm actually jealous because Bangalore people are actually enjoying the weather there, I guess. Right? Okay, yesterday we were also discussing about the paper reduction challenge as well. So I request everyone to reduce the usage of paper. Yesterday I have said few methods how to reduce the paper usage. Like you can use cloth materials, or you can use handkerchiefs, you can use bamboo, made stuff like bamboo tissues, because they don't produce that much of emissions when compared to the paper production. So today we have Vyshnavi with us, my dear friend, and she's a sweetheart. I personally know her very much, and I would like to introduce Vyshnavi to you all. So she's a software engineer at IBM. She has seamlessly integrated the demanding world of technology with the serene realm of yogic practices. For the past 6 years, she has devoted herself to embodying the principles of yoga and meditation, infusing her life with balance, mindfulness, and joy. Vaishnavi's journey transcends personal enrichment. She is driven by a passion to share the transformative power of yoga with the world. Through her initiative Yogi's Joy, she radiates the essence of living a yogic lifestyle, inspiring others to embrace holistic well-being. Her dedication extends beyond individual practice. Vaishnavi has tirelessly supported the efforts of organizations like PSSM through various activities like Awakening Youth, and also as a certified yoga trainer with the prestigious RYT 500 accreditation. Vaishnavi brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to our session today. Specializing in prenatal yoga and holding a postgraduate degree in yoga and spiritual sciences, she has honed her expertise to guide practitioners towards deeper states of awareness and inner peace. Outside the realm of yoga, Vaishnavi finds fulfillment in her personal life as well. She is married to Nikhil and residing in the vibrant city of Bangalore. They have embraced a conscious and joyous vegan lifestyle, aligning their values with their actions. So I request everyone to join together with gratitude as we embark on this meditation session. Hi, Vaishnavi.
Hi, Mansi. I can't call you Yamini. I could see here Yamini, but thank you so much, Mansi. It was a wonderful introduction. I hope I live up to this. And yes, I'm Vaishnavi. So today we are here with wonderful topic. So happy morning, everyone. I request everyone to switch on your videos so that I see you guys and speak. That makes things much better. And I'm so happy to see my dear friends here, especially Mansi, Vinay, Harish, and my husband Nikhil. Hi, Srimati. I just like this name, Srimati. So good, unique, and even okay. It's okay. Hi, Naveen. Yes, I thought Naveen will switch on. Seeing you after many days. Wow, it's just like speaking to my very, very wonderful friends about this wonderful topic which I have learned recently and I'm trying to apply in my life, rhythm of the day. So we will go through this topic. But before going through that, I just want to know from you, what's rhythm? What's the meaning of word rhythm in your life? We all heard this word. This is not something new. We know, right? There is this word called rhythm. So what's rhythm? Anyone want to add anything? Can be anything. You can say what's rhythm. If it's interactive, it will be too good. For Yamini, it is dance, especially. That's true. Without rhythm, it's impossible to dance, right? Even if you do one step, if you repeat it also, with how much speed you repeat it. Yes, Srimati, even in music also. Yes. There is this one thing I have been searching about it. I just saw there is no music without rhythm. Even if it has one note, there will be different notes in songs, but if it has even one note, a song made of one note also has rhythm. That note, how to repeat that note, even okay, synchronizing with anything. Wonderful. Yes, that is also true. Very beautiful to see all of you responding to it. So, rhythm. Rhythm is there in everything, especially as you said, yes, in dance, in music, and also in poetry. When somebody is saying poetry, they just stress one word and then they just go slow on some lines and then suddenly they increase their voice. Even for poetry also, rhythm is very, very important because through rhythm we connect to people, we connect to their hearts, isn't it? Without rhythm, can you enjoy anything? Even my session today, it should have some rhythm. I should know when I should say slowly and when I should raise my voice and when I should stress on some points. So everything, even when Mansi was introducing me, wow, there is a beautiful rhythm inside it. So yes, that's how this is. There is rhythm everywhere. This is what we have seen in arts. And now when it comes to nature, I just want to share my screen. Can I? Okay. I think you are able to see my screen, right? Beautiful. 1 minute. So here we are, rhythm. So when you see here, you can see a beautiful videos, sunrise, sunset, even tides. If you observe all these in this nature, the sunrise, sunset, or even tides, oceans, everything are in rhythm. What happens if you miss sunrise a single day? What happens if sunset just goes down at some 10 p.m. or 11 p.m.? What happens if tides don't follow their own rhythm? There is chaos everywhere. So nature is always following a rhythm, especially even when you observe the full moon or new moon, how the moon just goes from full moon to new moon. So there is rhythm in everything in this nature. Even if you observe winds, there is rhythm, isn't it? Just observe this cradle. Even when you make your baby to sleep, there is a rhythm. You just move them in a particular way so that they just enter into the sleep happily. Even when you sing a lullaby, there is a rhythm behind it. Winds bring rhythm. They just there is rhythm. If we have to, if we just see the winds, there are many people they can explain whether this is cyclone or whether this is just showers or whether this is pleasant wind. We all feel that through rhythm. So there is again a beautiful, rhythm behind winds. And now I just want to show another beautiful example here. A tree. If you observe how great, big trees, because see, in summer they look like this, and again in spring they're full of flowers. Again in winter they look something else, and again in when it comes to autumn, they all leave those leaves. So if you observe all these, even tree is following a rhythm in her or his life. I see tree as as a unique, wonderful soul groups. So yes, they are also following rhythm in their lives. Even, if you observe, I just want to give this beautiful example. Fruits, they follow rhythm too, isn't it? Especially mangoes, they just follow a rhythm of, every 1 year they just come to us. They are very special, even ice apples. And we always believe, in every season, whatever fruits we have to eat them. Because nature has this, it has super knowledge. So, because they're coming according to the rhythm, we don't want to miss it, isn't it? Any seasonal fruit, if you miss it, you have to again wait for it. So, that's beautiful. Um, there is wonderful science behind this rhythm. So we accept all these. We always believe that there is rhythm behind trees, there is rhythm behind nature, sunrise, sunset, even coming to fruits. Many people empathize. They just completely believe that we shouldn't miss any seasonal fruits, isn't it? But when it comes to day, I want to explain. So all of us, are we believing it? So are we sticking to this rhythm? What is, rhythm of the day? How we all have rhythm in our lives, in our entire day, we should know. Otherwise, what happens? Imagine, just now, right now I was saying, if the song has no rhythm, how it sounds. It sounds chaos. You can't enjoy the music, isn't it? If somebody is not dancing according to the rhythm, can you enjoy it? No, it's not possible. Just like that, if we are spending a day without rhythm, if we are spending our life without any rhythm, it again becomes chaos. If you are in the rhythm, you can make a beautiful music out of your life, a wonderful dance out of your life. Your life sounds like a poetry, isn't it? So, and that's why we all want to have our life in sync. Just like that. Just allow yourself to be in that rhythm. That's it. But to live in that rhythm, we all have to know what is that. Even to sing, they have to know their notes, isn't it? Even for Yamini, she should know her jatis. Like how many steps I have to repeat, how many times. Isn't it? Like with which speed. Sometimes you have to dance very speed and sometimes you have to go with grace. We all do that. So that's how it is. Even in the day, at some time you have to be active. In another part of the day, you have to go slow. In again another part of the day, you have to just stop everything. So there is this wonderful rhythm behind the day. So this all explanation right now we had is to just understand the importance of rhythm. And now before we go further, more into the rhythm of the day, I want you to introduce this basic concept. So we all have heard it, but most of us don't know. Though we know, we might have very least knowledge on it and come to conclusions faster. So that is this. Even I am learning more. I can't say like this is exactly, but I'm not guiding you wrong. I can say that. If you can explore more on this. So this is this wonderful concept called Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. This is not something I'm bringing today. It's there from thousands and thousands of years. This is the hidden knowledge of our Sanatana Dharma or our country's knowledge. So, and now when it comes to these, we all know these five elements, isn't it? What are those? The first very solid form is earth, and then water, fire, air, and finally ether. So we all have these five elements, especially on this planet Earth. Everything is almost made up of these five elements. Even our body, the nature we see around, everything is made up of these five elements. And now, when it comes to the constitution of human body, even food we eat, they come into these three doshas. What are they called? Not eating doshas. There are three doshas which explains the constitution of a body of a person. Okay, it's just not about body, even their mental and mental qualities too. So now, if you observe, There are three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Now, when you come to Vata, it's the combination of ether and air. Just by seeing it, you can understand ether. It's very light, isn't it? And ether is like nothing but space, emptiness. And when it comes to air, it's so light. It moves from one place to another place. It can't be in one shape. So it's always flowing. So whoever has this kind of constituency, their body is made up of this constitution. What happens is they also will be very light. Their communication will flow like anything. They usually have thin hair, happy skin, maybe a more kind of dry skin. So if you observe them, you can easily understand. They can't just sit at one place. You see many people who sit at home happily enjoy their lives. But this Vata people, they want to travel more. They can't sit at home. They want to go out, explore things. It is very difficult for them to sit at one place. And even if you observe, they are more creative, very, very creative. Whatever they do, there is a creativity behind it. Especially when it comes to communication, they mastered communication, just like that. It's that in we will call it as an inbuilt gift. They are gifted with it. So this is this wonderful thing called Vata. But also they have few deficiencies, right? They have to work on it. It's important if they want to sit in meditation. It's very difficult for them because their mind just switches from one thing to another thing. They have to practice few things so that they can sit into meditation. They can focus on one thing. So focusing is little difficult for them, but they are very dynamic. They can be more creative. So that's how Vata is. Now let's come to Pitta. Pitta is the combination of fire and again this is water. So this is a little denser than Vata. So what about this Pitta is, they are very focused, very, very focused. And especially they can adaptability. If you see water, fire and water. Water has in wherever it goes, it just adapts to it, isn't it? It just becomes that. So Pitta, whoever are with Pitta qualities, they can easily adapt to that environment. They can happily transform themselves. Transformation is the biggest quality. Whereas for Vata, movement is the wonderful quality. But for Pitta, transformation is the highest quality. They whatever they want to, they can transform happily. If they work on it, they can easily bring the transformation in their own lives. So that is about Pitta. And even if you observe great leaders, most of the great leaders are with this dominant with Pitta qualities because they can transform themselves, they can transform anybody. And especially if you see fire, from ages, fire has been compared with knowledge. They are very good in knowledge. They are even very good speakers. They have knowledge of what to speak, what not to speak, how to control themselves. They have a wonderful. That's why we said that this is like kind of transformation. They mastered this transformation. But there are even some other, some things they have to work with, especially when it comes to their body. Pitta people have, yes, very well built body, whereas Vata has thin body nature. But though they have very well built body, they have chances when the temperature increases, they might get acne, ulcers in the mouth, even in the stomach, because of more pitta. It's quite natural, isn't it? But still, they can control it when they have small changes in their foods and liquids they take. So that's about pitta. And then comes to kapha. Kapha is the combination of earth and water. So if you observe earth and water, both are kind of a little dense, isn't it? So now this particular persons, like whoever have this, it come under the constitution of Kapha. What happens is their body nature is a little. If you observe, if you can observe me as an example, when it comes to Vata, we will be like light, thin, like that. But when it comes to Kapha, they have thick skin. They have easy prone to gain weight. a little oily skin. But the beauty of having Kapha is they are already calm in nature, peaceful in nature. For them, it's very easy to sit at one place and allow themselves to relax. It's very easy to enjoy meditation. But if they have been neglected, if there is a little imbalance in kapha, what happens? There are chances they become lethargy, they become lazy, they might not bring out best out of them. Whereas vata, they might just go with the flow because they are too active, they cannot sit at one place. They might not end up with one goal in their life because they always switch from one thing to another thing. From they want to do this, and then after a few days they want to do something else. So, but it's okay. But we love Vata people too, right? They're so active. So that's how it is. But Kapha, they're calming. If you are around them, you find them very calm. You find peace around them. They are usually kindness is their wonderful quality. They don't come to judgments quickly. This is their inbuilt nature. They're gifted with it. So that's how this. Why we are understanding this, we will slowly understand. We go to the topic. But before going to that, it's very important to know about this. Again, I am repeating. We are all the entire Earth planet you are seeing is always made up of these five elements. They are again earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Vata is combination of air and ether, whereas Pitta is the combination of water and fire. So they have a lot of knowledge. They can transform people. So if you are understanding, if you are a Pitta quality, work on it. But there are, I forgot to say about these Pitta people. They have this one thing they have to work on. They are very strong tongue, sharp tongue. They can, give comments that hurts others. That is quite natural. It happens. So that's why they have to work on their words, their actions, but they are very, very what we call focus minded. So these are the beautiful qualities, but still they too have to work on some things. Pitta, we are all same. Even in your Vata, Pitta, Kapha, nothing makes you, just chillax in the life. You have to work. You have to balance these three doshas. And Kapha, as we said, yes, they love to just be at one place. Kapha is a combination of two, two dense things, that is earth and water. So this is about it. And now when it comes to a person, we cannot come to the conclusion that I am Vata dominant, Pitta dominant, Kapha dominant without any deep knowledge on it. So now there are many chances that people are combination of two doshas, two predominant doshas. Few are like Vata and Pitta, few are like Pitta and Kapha, few are Kapha and Vata. That is like wonderful combination to offer the poles. But there are people like that too. Sometimes in some seasons, they enjoy just sitting at one place few months, and some places, sometimes they just travel like anything. That is a wonderful combination too. So there are chances, but only few people, very rare, especially yogis, only for them it happens that they don't fall under any particular one dominant. The three will be equally balanced in their lives. So that is about it. And our goal is the same, to enjoy the benefits of all doshas, to balance them so that we bring best out of our lives. Who doesn't want best? We all want, right? So when you understand these things, if you understand what kind of food vata people should eat so that they can balance their vata, what kind of food pitta people should eat, there is always this knowledge out there on the Google. Even you can understand. So that's how it is. If I can say briefly, kapha people, they can just decrease more solid foods like oils and all these and eat some light fruits, vegetables, just boil like that. Even whereas vata people, they have to add more oils in their food, a little solid food, because already their nature is something very light. They have to just calm down their mind, their body, everything. Whereas pitta, they can have a happy balanced diet, they are blessed already, but more liquids. Now, when it comes to characteristics, just as we spoke, I just want you to see it once. See elemental composition, air and space, as we have seen, Pitta, fire and water, Kapha, earth and water. And now, Primary functions. We have just spoke. Vata are good at movement. Mobility is their inbuilt nature. And then communication. And then coming to Pitta. I forgot to say digestion. Pitta, the fire itself shows that fire, that digestive fire inside us. Those who have Pitta, they have this wonderful quality. Whatever they eat, they take the best out of it. Their metabolism is good, their digestion is good. Whereas coming to Kapha, it is very difficult for them to digest few things. And they have digestion issues. And Vata people have mostly constipation issues. They have to take more and more liquids. It's okay. Now, when it comes to Pitta, digestion and transformation, and again Kapha, stability and nourishment. Are they, primary functions? More stable, actually. Now, physical traits. When I see people, I can easily understand. When we have this knowledge, we don't judge them. We don't want to change them quickly because it takes a lot of time to work on it because their nature is that. To come out of it, it takes lives. So it's okay. And now, sorry, not lives, it takes lifetime. They don't take anybody's lives. Now, coming to physical traits. English is very complicated. Physical traits, slender frame and dry skin. Yeah, they look thin and again they have dry skin. Pitta, medium build, warm body temperature. And now coming to Kapha, they have soft and thick skin. Not dry skin. They have soft but thick skin. And again, steady build. They'll have this thick body. And last, finally, 1 second. I think I have to move this. Oh, okay. No, it's not moving. 1 minute. Yes. Mental traits, quick thinking. Yes, they take decisions too very quick. So Vata people be careful. And again, lot of creativity. And you cannot understand where these ideas come to them. When you see Vata people, how do they think like this? How can they just think about it and they want to implement it? That's the beauty of it. That's why movement is very important. Some people, they think about it, they sit on it, sit on it, sit on it. When they take action, they too don't know. That's the nature of Kapha. And now sharp-minded ambition. Pitta people are seriously ambitious. They want to take things, they take things seriously, they work on it, they transform themselves, they transform the world too. And then again, we spoke about it, calm, compassionate are our Kapha people. Okay, I'll go to next. Yes. Now, whatever we have spoken, it's all about it. But here we are speaking more about energy. So this is the moment of the energy of movement, energy of transformation, energy of cohesion. Why cohesion is important? Even when you take that moment, we all have at one step, we decide something and we want to take that one step, right? To take we take one decision and we take one step towards it. And we slowly transform ourselves. But we need this wonderful quality called cohesion to stick to it, to be stable at it, to work on it. So all these three are important in our lives. Our life should be the combination of this so that we can lead our life to the fullest. Movement, transformation, and cohesion. So that's the beauty of when these three doshas are balanced, we will live this wonderful life having these three important qualities to lead a fruitful life. And also especially to the leaders who want to just not live their life, who want to transform others, who want to bring the best out of others. They should know this. They should master these three energies: movement energy, transformational energy, and also cohesional energy. When we understand these three concepts, then yes, we can become great leaders. And now, these are like imbalances. As we spoke, but I just want you to see one more time so that you will understand more. Now, Kapha, as we spoke, they're combination of water and earth. They have procrastination because they are literally very slow. There are chances if that imbalanced, if they are not at balance, if they are going deep into kapha, then that may lead to procrastination, lethargy, and especially depression. It takes a lot of time for them to come out of the depression. because they just stick to it. They think again and again about it. They don't make movement. They don't change environment around. So there are chances to go into depression and especially gain weight. Yes, there are chances. Their body is usually, their body nature is that if they don't work on it, if they leave it, the imbalances may lead to gaining weight and even foggy mind. Foggy mind means, their mind is not so clear. They can't even see what's going inside. They just stay in that moment without even observing the changes around, without even observing what's the next step. And then bloating, yes, they feel bloated, feeling unsupported, congestion, all these are like imbalances of kapha. Imbalances of kapha, only if it imbalanced. If they are balanced, they become calm, compassionate, kind, stable, cohesive. So these are those qualities. Now come to vata. Because they think so much, vata, air and ether, it's very difficult for them to sleep quickly. You observe few people, they cannot sleep quickly. Their thoughts will be going here and there. But when they know it, they can work on few things. What are those things? They can practice meditation while sleeping. They can calm down their mind. When they understand themselves, they can work on it. What happens if you never see into yourselves? Can you work? You cannot understand, like, what are you? If you don't know what you are, how can you work on it? So that's why today's is all about knowing about you and anxiety. Even before it comes, they think more about it. They feel anxiety about it. And constipation, yes. So they have to take more and more water, having, just nice fiber, having food. So they have to take all those sore throat, dehydration, dizziness, sensitivity to cold. Not as compared to kapha. They have more sensitivity to cold, but even vata too. And then anxiety is repeating over somebody. Okay, now comes to pitta, irritability. So they have easy irritability. They have this temper nature, Pitta people. Careful with Pitta people. They have this sharp tongue, irritable temper, acne and rashes, a little hot flushes, confusion, nausea, recklessness, impatience and frustration. Most importantly, nightmares. Yes, now we all might have come to a little conclusion about our own, body nature, right? Which body nature we fall under, at least a little. And now we are slowly going towards how this Vata, Pitta, Kapha influencing the day we have. Okay, so when you understand these qualities, you can even understand how to spend a day. When you're sleeping, it's all about stability. You already know what is active at night, what is active at day. These all we understand now. When you understand all these things, understanding the rhythm of the day is very easy. So now we see this. Oh, I have this one bar here. Okay. So from sunrise to sunset, again sunset to sunrise, we have the entire day has been divided into how many parts? Six parts. We are divided. Okay, I'll show this way. The day has been divided into six equal parts. Okay. The very first part is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. The next is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., again night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. This is how we divided the entire day, not me, our sages. They have divided this entire day into these six parts. And now, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., it falls under kapha. What is the nature of kapha? The 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., it's all about, we feel very slow. We feel a little lazy. We don't feel like moving quickly, isn't it? And if you wake up a little towards 10 a.m., your entire day will be slow. That's why we have to just, close to 6 a.m. or before 6 a.m. we have to wake up. If you are sleeping at this time in Kapha, especially 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And if you're close to 10 a.m., 9, 10, if you wake up at that time, your Kapha levels will increase more and more because already the day is already lazy and again you are also into that. So that's why what we have to do, we can wake up, we can do a little exercise, we can walk, we can go out, move our body a little, just prepare for the day instead of just staying on the bed. That's why Even you understand this is kapha nature, you will know that, oh, day has this thing. So if I want to be active, I want to work on myself. And especially when it is kapha, usually at kapha time we have our digestion will be like a little slow. It is not yet activated, our digestive fire is not yet ready. We can have light foods like juices, fruit juices, vegetable juices, so that you don't keep more energy on your, so you don't keep more stress on your digestive system before 10 a.m. Take something light. But next it comes Pitta, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is the time your body is very active. Everything, even your mind also, your logical mind will be very active. Whatever big meals you have to take, you can take in between this time, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Even big things also, any big decisions, big meetings, or anything that you are working in your life, your goals, all these discussions, thinking, everything can fall under 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. because you will bring best out of it. If you eat at this time, you can completely digest it. You can completely feel that nourishment in your body when you take food between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Same comes to your mental things also. If you take, that decisions or discussions or those work, whichever is heavy work to you, in between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you will work at your best so that you bring best out of it. And now coming to Vata, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is the time of creativity, especially at 3 o'clock. It is said in even in Ayurveda, especially around 3 in the evening. If few people will sleep at that time, we will discuss why they feel sleepy at that time. Usually, this 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the time of creativity. You have to work on things that, especially music practice, maybe dance practice, maybe, many things, painting, or maybe if you are a content writer, you can sit and bring those wonderful ideas. If you are under 2 p.m. to, if you're working between 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on your creative levels, you really get wonderful ideas so that you can make best out of it. Always use this time, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for creative thinking so that it helps you a lot. And now comes to 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And this is the time again kapha starts. Day is slowing down, isn't it? And now most of the people, they just take mobiles and they give this time to their mobiles or social media. But if you observe the nature around, the trees are about to sleep, isn't it? The birds are about to sleep. The day is going, just slows down. Everything just calms down. So this is the time even we have to slow down many things, especially stop your logical thinking. Stop taking big decisions at this time. Stop speaking about big, mostly logical thinking or maybe deep discussions at this time. And especially take food before 6 p.m. or at least 6 to 8. Don't take it towards kapha because even if you eat, it won't digest to the fullest. You can't take, best out of it. And again, we will discuss what happens if you eat close to 10 p.m. or after to 10 p.m., how your entire day will get affected. You'll go opposite to it. Okay, so that's how kapha. You have to allow yourself to relax. Just listen to some music. Always dim your lights at home. Don't active your lights. Keep your lights a little dim because we do opposite to it. See, the nature outside is almost going towards the dim. What happened is why most of us are feeling insomnia or our sleep cycle has been disturbed is mostly because of the lights we use. I always feel that because there is night outside, whereas we are giving our eyes complete opposite thing, a bright lights at home. So make sure that you decrease the, lighting of your home and even your thoughts, your discussions, your voice, everything. Prepare for a wonderful sleep. Okay, maybe you can book reading, something that suits you, not even a book that again triggers you, not some subject books. Reading that just goes slowly, that relaxes you more, those you have to take, not something that triggers you, especially not Osho books. They make you think more and more, isn't it? You go out of your box, you'll be like, how this person can think like this. I think Osho uses his time 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. a lot. That's why he thinks in a very different way. And now coming to 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's again time of Pitta. This is what is this Pitta? Again, everything is active. What is active? When you sleep by this time, your entire body inside. It will be first your liver. It works to just send all the toxins out, flush all the toxins out. And again, your entire body, and especially what there are two big things. One is 10 to 2 p.m., 10 to 2 a.m. 10 to 2 p.m., what is active is digestive system is active. And again, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., what is active is your immune system is active. These two are the highest things in our lives. If digestive system is working, your immune system or your that cannot work. That's why when you get fever, we'll say just don't eat. Just don't eat. Allow your body to heal. If you eat, if your digestive system starts working, your immune system can never work. So now these things 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. If there are any weak cells, even if you observe your skin, we always hear these things that every time new cell will form, old cells will die. But why we still have those marks on our faces? Why we still have those pigmentations? All these things because 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. we are not allowing the healing completely because we are not just allowing it to do what it has to do. We are giving something other else because we eat at 10 p.m. We ask it to digest, whereas it has to do, it has some other task. Imagine you have some task at office, you have to finish it, but somebody comes and impose you on something else. Can you be complete your task? No, it's not possible. The same happens here. Immune system cannot work because the digestive system is taking front lead. So that's how it is. So again, this Pitta is very important, and you should be in deep sleep to allow it to take its actions. And again comes 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. This is called highest creativity. During this time, we all get messages. You should be either in conscious sleep or maybe even at 4 to 6, 3 to 6, you should be meditating or allowing yourself to those guardian angels, to this nature to send you messages that are required to your life. Even when you are meditating, you will get some creative ideas. Again, this is time of create. There are two times of creativity, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. This creativity is higher creativity. Even the thoughts that I am explaining right now, I might have read this much, but we receive a lot of energy when we are awake at this time. So, yes, this is the highest creativity. If you are awake at this is called Brahma Muhurt because at this time, what is Brahma? Divine, you get this divine thoughts, isn't it? You get that, divine messages, what to do next. Okay, it may be a best decisions of your life. All these things will happen at this time. Now again, I am just showing one more slide just to just refresh everything whatever we have discussed right now. So if you observe here, this is the time for physical work because our body is already feeling lazy. Our day is even a little slow. We have to try to prepare for the day. Exercise. Though you feel a little resistance, you have to come out of your bed. You have to come out of your comfort zone. Exercise, go out, do some physical work. And then at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., eat largest meal, have the largest discussions, biggest decisions, whatever you want. And then when it comes to Vata, enjoy the time of creativity more and more. When it comes close to 6 p.m., meditate more, study more, because during this time you take the best out of it. Coming to Kapha, you have to, in the beginning of Kapha itself, you have to eat light meal by 6:37. Allow yourself to prepare for the sleep. How it is important to prepare for the day, it's equally important to prepare for the sleep. If you don't prepare this is impossible because you feel sleepy. Your body is going in again in a very wrong way. So, and again, see, don't stay awake in this time. So, at this 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., please do not, spend any other things. Just go for sleep, happily sleep, allow yourself to sleep, allow your body to heal, work on it. It's important. How you work here, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you have to allow your body also to work from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And now comes Vata. You have to, again, you can study or meditate here because, whenever you study, many people say when you study at early morning, you take the best out of it, you remember it to the fullest because the nature even supporting you. What happens if we go against nature? Do you think we can fight with nature? No, we don't have to. We have to understand nature and just take the help of nature, go with the flow. Okay? And yes, we have to evacuate our bowels, wake, all these things, especially meditate. Meditate at this time to get that beautiful, beautiful intuitions. And the other day, Nikhil was saying, this is the time of intuitions. When will you get intuitions? Only when you wake up at this time, when you are ready to take those, when you are enough conscious, aware, then you can. We all get intuitions. We all get messages from our angels. We all get help from the nature, but we do not remember because we are sleeping at that time. So just awake, receive all the messages. I know I am dramatic when I say few things. That's how it is. Now we understood, right? What's the rhythm of the day? When we have to become slow, when we have to become active, and when we have to give some time to creativity. So this is all about it. Oh, somebody is asking. Yeah, we will see we will come to questions in the end, okay? So Nikhil is saying somebody posted something. It's okay, let them. Yes, now see, this happens with everybody, isn't it? In the afternoon, when it's the time of creativity, when you have to feel mobile, when you have to feel active, most of us feel sleepy, isn't it? And when you have to wake up happily, we feel sluggish in the morning, like you can't move, you can't wake up. And again, whenever you have to sleep, you can't sleep. You feel, you are very active at that time. Why this happen? Because we disturb the cycle. Especially why sleep in the afternoon? We don't finish it by 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We eat at 3 p.m. Or maybe somehow, if we eat somewhere close to 2 p.m., you have to finish it by 10 a.m. to 12 at least. If you eat by that slot, you feel your digestion will be completed. You feel active in the afternoon, especially when you said at 3 p.m. your creativity is at highest peak. But when you are sleeping at that time, how can you bring out the creativity out of you? So when you don't follow it, these things happens. When you don't follow this, you have to end up with this. Especially, you might have observed this. If you did not eat 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., or even you might have eat and you are still awake. At some time, at 12 or 1 a.m., if you are awake, 12 a.m. or 1 a.m., you start feeling hungry again. All of a sudden, you get cravings. You feel like eating again because it's the time of kapha. What can you do? You can't fight with nature. We end up eating. You feel hungry, isn't it? We feel those cravings. They take over you. And again, you have to be active in the morning. But what happens? Your body resists to move. You can't even open your eyes. I want to just show this wonderful slide here. After this, see how many of us are sleeping like this and how many of us are waking up like this happily. Just waking up in just that 1 minute. Just see how happily they are just waking up. When was this happened to us? Today I woke up happy because I just slept very quickly, had a beautiful, beautiful sleep. The moment the alarm rings, I woke up very happily, had all my stuff. I did all things and just I had a bath and then I had meditation. Wow, I'm living according to the cycle, I felt. Isn't it? And now at this time, after this maybe please go walk out, go walk around and work out, do whatever you want to do. So this is all my session is about. Whatever we are doing in our lives, it is also important to follow the nature, to understand the nature, to live the day to the fullest, become the best versions of yourselves. When you are in sync with nature, what else can stop you? So that's about it. So I love this topic a lot. When I first read about it, I made the best usage of our time. So I thought this is helpful to everybody who are seeing around because I know our friends are bringing very, very beautiful topics. I thought, why not this? Okay, thank you. If any doubts, yes, I will take it up. So it's and over to Yamini.
Yeah, it is a lot informative basically. Now I can understand why am I so sleepy in the afternoon. Okay, so there's a question from Harish. What to eat in Vata time? 2 to 6 p.m. Mix of both light plus heavy diet. You can see the question, I guess, in the chat box.
Yeah. I can see, but let me see because I was presenting. I did not see anything. Yes, exactly, Srimati. As you said, you have to, when you are Pitta, you have to decrease your sour and spicy foods because you are already, your body nature is a little Pitta nature. So it has easy chances, you get ulcers in mouth, even in stomach, you get those hot bubbles on your face, all these things you are just prone to it. But when you take less spicy, less sour foods and more of liquid foods, it's easy for you. So now for Vata. Even I am Vata. So what we eat between 2 to 6 p.m. Eat, especially for Vata people, they suggest to eat, happy food like you don't have to think about gaining weight. Eat something that makes you feel more stable. Add oils, enough oils, eat nuts, eat 2 to 6 p.m. It should be light and also it should be keeping you stable. So don't go for something that triggers you more. What are the things that triggers you more for Vata? You have any idea? Especially coffee because it has caffeine. So don't go for it because we are already Vata. What happens? Our mind is already very active. If you take anything that has caffeine, that maybe a few other things which really stimulates you. So avoid them. Even there are foods that stimulate us. Just avoid them. And especially for Pitta people, I know whatever I have said to you for Harish. So eat something that keeps you light and also stable. Don't take anything that stimulates you. Maybe even the things called onions, garlic, all these, we can avoid happily. And especially for Pitta people also, because they are ambitious, goal oriented, all these things, there are chances to get more rajasic qualities when they eat these onions, garlics, all these things. Okay, they become more ambitious, they become more powerful, they become more dominant. It's already their nature, and again they are adding food to their nature. So yes, that's about it. You can now you had a little idea, right? You can just research more about it. There's a lot of knowledge out there in Google. Go for it. So this is the best I can do. Anything else I can answer?
Any questions, guys? Or you would like to share whether you're Vata, Pitta, Kapha? You can share.
They might have understood by this time.
Hi Vaishnavi, wonderful
Hi
seeing you
Akka,
here.
happy morning.
Hi. Wonderful to see you talking about this wonderful topic. And I'm really completely ignorant about all these things. So completely illiterate and ignorant. So it's wonderful to know something new. And no, I heard about this, names, but I really don't know what they mean or what their significance is in our life. So definitely, when I've seen your timetable of all the components, then I feel that okay, most of it I'm following, but yes, I have to follow it even more. Um, yeah, and I have my dinner at 5:36. That's it. And after that, I do feel hungry, as you said. I do have cravings. I do feel hungry. But most of the time, what I do is I have some peanut butter milk. So that is what will satisfy the cravings for now. Um, and yeah, it's wonderful session. Thank you so much. And most of the knowledge that you shared, it is very helpful for everyone to know and follow. And this particular calendar or timetable, it's very helpful for everyone to lead a healthy, happy life, um, uh, irrespective of who they are, where they come from, or whatever it is. And especially, and Vaishnavi said that we need to avoid garlic and mushrooms. Also, all the animal products.
All the animal products.
All the animal products. And Vaishnavi and me and most of the people here agree that we should avoid all kinds of animal products, including meat, eggs, fish, dairy, honey, etc., etc. So that is what we need to follow. Let's make our body as a garden, as a temple, by not having animal products into our body. And that is when you become pure, you become sattvic, you become, the person that you are meant to be. Because what goes into your mouth is what impacts you as a person. So anything that goes on as meat or other products that we consume, we get their emotions into us. So if an animal is killed, that fear comes into us. Okay, and if we steal honey from a honeybee, those emotions come into us. And if we steal milk from a cow or a buffalo, those emotions, that agony, that terror, that pain,
Helplessness.
that helplessness, that vulnerability comes into us. And so all the things that we use come into us, and we wonder, where are these things happen? Why am I feeling so emotional? Where are these emotions coming from? What am I supposed to do? So we tend to look externally rather than internally as to what we need to do. And this Vata, Pitta, and Kapha are very important for all of us to learn and understand. And once you try to understand, it will become effortless. It will become a part of your life. So you don't have to again go back to what you have to learn. So once you learn one thing, then it will become a part of your life, and it will become effortless. It is just the way you live. As simple as that. So thank you so much, Vaishnavi, for coming here and sharing your wisdom with all of us. And you have such a beautiful smile. Such a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
So I mean, like, you're always smiling, and that is something, a very rare quality that we get to see in people. Always smiling, always in calm, peaceful mode that you are in. I'm so happy that you are spreading this cheer, spreading this charm, spreading this smile with your energy. Thank you so much for doing what you're.
Thank you, Akka. Thank you
Lovely
so
to
much
have
for
you
all
here.
the kind words. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Harish has something to say.
Yeah, it's happy morning, everyone. Like, seriously, I have to go somewhere, but when I seen it's Vaishnavi session, so I stopped. Today, I just not gone there, and it's very happy to see all people's like-minded people with the same topic. We heard so many times, like already Akka said, ki what pit cuff, but we never know the meaning of this. If even though I know, like, I'm a Pita, but still I am taking the big decision in the early morning times, like 4 to 6 or 6 to 8, where my mind is working very well. So there's a possibility, it's what we have learned. There is still possibility we can mix the things, because when we are going to recheck ourselves, so there's a possibility of mix of all. And when we go for a demo sessions in IIT, na, so they will give one demo session for 2 hours. So that makes us to enroll that session. It's like us. Like today, you're given a very brief. It makes like you will be continue more on this, because we are here to learn, ready to grasp that knowledge. It's like that, like what I feel seriously. And thank you for the wonderful presentation. It's very simple and crystal clear. Thank you for this.
Thanks, Harish. Very happy to see you after so long time. I think almost after 4 to 5 months. So I'm very, very happy to see you. So I thought this is too much for you. I thought of going deep, but I thought, okay, not required. If I go deeper than this, they might feel, disconnected. So I just made it as brief as I can so that we can just understand it. If you are interested, you can go deep. But this knowledge is enough to lead a healthy day. So every day matters.
Yeah, it's very crystal and clear. Like it's no bullshits, no any extra words. Just to the point, one words, and that's it. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
So wonderful. Thank you, Harish, for your wonderful words. And Srimati has sent in a message saying that I started being vegan since yesterday. Would you like to share something, Srimati?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was not a vegan. I was using dairy products like milk and yogurt and other stuff. And I think day before yesterday we were talking about stopping, animal products. So I didn't know this deep that, like how exactly animals are affected. And I think the other day Parnita Patri did mention about, being compassionate, right? So I was thinking about, like, if something like that is happening to my family, how would I feel? But if it's like, some other cows or any other animal, I'm not, being compassionate towards them. And I felt really sad about that, and I was like, I should stop, but I had like milk and other stuff that I got already. So I just wanted to use them before I just, but I stopped buying anything. And then today I got some oat milk and other stuffs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be a vegan probably like since yesterday. I think I can, I'm sure I don't care about the taste. I don't want to hurt anyone. That's the goal, So thank you so much.
That's wonderful to know, Srimati, and thank you for your love and compassion and the way you, extend your compassion and empathy to all our friends and family who don't look like us. Just because they don't look like us, it doesn't mean that they don't have families, they don't have emotions, they don't have feelings. They have everything that we have. The only difference is that we have individual souls and they have group souls. So that is the only difference that we and they have. Yeah. So thank you so much, Srimati, for choosing compassion.
Can I
Thank you
say
so
one
much.
thing? I just want to add one thing. Tomorrow there is a session of Bhaskars who speak about vegan, how he turned into vegan and even how you can stay fit, even being a vegan, healthy. So you can attend that session because as you are starting to be a vegan, it will be a best session for you.
Yeah,
Even
sure.
Sarala.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, it's wonderful, my dear friends. And yes, do not miss the tomorrow's presentation. It's going to be really wonderful. And see, many people might have questions. Questions like how to get my proteins and vitamins and minerals and all those B12 or D3 or all these things, and these tomorrow is a session that you want to attend to find out because many myths are there which need to be busted as far as plant-based food is concerned. So that is something which even I'm also looking forward to. So yes, and many people have questions like how do I build muscle on a plant-based food, and how do I get my proteins from plant-based food? How can I even survive on a plant-based food? Like there are no options in plant-based food. Like all these questions will be answered tomorrow. And thank you, Vyshnavi. She herself is on 100% plant-based food, and she also extends her compassion to each and every living being on this planet. And she spreads awareness about that as well. So more and more compassionate people are rising together to contribute to non-violence, to contribute to health and well-being of humanity, animal world, and also the Mother Earth. Thank you so much for everyone for whatever you're doing. Thank you, Vaishnavi, for coming here again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mansi.
Thank you. I think it's time for swag challenge. Yeah, so today's challenge is for everyone, but especially for women. So today's challenge is eco-friendly and cruelty-free products. Take on the challenge of shifting your purchasing habits towards eco-friendly and cruelty-free products and cosmetics, which are not tested on animals or contain any animal body parts or animal products. By opting for items that are sustainably sourced, produced without animal testing, and packaged in environmentally responsible materials, you can minimize your environmental impact and support ethical practices in the beauty and consumer goods industry. So first thing that you have to do is research brands. Take time to explore brands that prioritize sustainability and cruelty-free practices, ensuring they do not test on animals or use any animal-derived ingredients. Look for certifications like Leaping Bunny of the Vegan Society logo to ensure products meet ethical standards. Check the ingredients while you are purchasing any kind of product. Pay attention to the product ingredients to avoid harmful chemicals and ensure they are derived from natural plant-based sources without any animal-derived ingredients or byproducts. Choose sustainable packaging. Select products packaged in recyclable, biodegradable, or compostable materials to reduce waste and environmental impact, ensuring they align with cruelty-free and vegan principles. Opt for cruelty-free makeup brushes. When purchasing makeup brushes, choose synthetic alternatives over those made from animal hair. Synthetic brushes are cruelty-free and offer high-quality performance without harming animals. Transition gradually. Replace one conventional product at a time with a sustainable alternative as you finish your existing inventory, focusing on cruelty-free and vegan options. This gradual transition makes the shift more manageable and sustainable. Educate yourself. Stay informed about the environmental and ethical implications of conventional beauty and consumer goods and learn about cruelty-free and vegan alternatives to make informed choices. Rest is spread awareness. Share your journey towards eco-friendly and cruelty-free living with others, emphasizing the importance of choosing products that are not tested on animals or contain any animal-derived ingredients. Share the information about your favorite brands and sustainable lifestyle tips to inspire others to make conscious choices. So now let me share my favorite brands. I regularly use Just Herbs for any cosmetic products, and you can also use Plum or else Aravi Organic. Aravi Organic is like, you can find cosmetics at low prices like around 199, 299. I can mention the products, I mean the brands names in the WhatsApp chat group. So try to reduce the environmental impact by supporting sustainable sourcing, production, and packaging. That's the challenge for today, guys. Vaishnavi, you can also mention the brands if possible.
Yes, being a vegan almost from 5 to 6 years, but I cannot say in the beginning, I don't have the knowledge. Maybe from the past 4 years, I've been even using the cosmetics very consciously. What I can say is Iba, Disguise. These two are also, vegan cosmetics, especially lipsticks and all this. They have beautiful pigments. You can try them, Iba, and if you are anybody use lipstick because then those who anybody see because that is the biggest thing we use, right? Iba and Disguise, they have wonderful products and they are again vegan. And especially, yes, when it comes to quick choices, I go for Plum because it's PETA verified. I can just take it. Uh, but now I am thinking when Yamini was saying to just choose something, even when it comes to packaging, they come in plastic things, but there are few even out there. I think that is some at the rhythm or something. I have used some shop, soaps of them, which are like packaged in just some papers. So yeah, there are many other things. And most importantly, I can say one thing that is about paste. Nowadays, we stopped using paste because, especially the paste package, it is mixed with aluminium and again some plastic, which is completely makes it impossible for recycling or decomposing or anything. So we are now using this powder that comes in the form of small tablets. Just like it, what happened is from past almost 4 years, when I become vegan, for some reason I don't know, my mouth always has tendency that it cannot take spicy food. It has more of mouth ulcers and all these things. I thought because maybe I became vegan, maybe lack of B12 could be the reason. All these things I have thought. But from past 2 months, when I have stopped paste, especially paste, my mouth is now very happy, my tongue and my entire mouth. So then I understood, oh, the resistance is here. My body cannot take that paste up. And now I'm not using any plastic containers, all these things. So I can even suggest that the biggest change I had recently that helped me and also nature. So this I can.
Using bamboo toothbrush.
Yes, bamboo toothbrush. That is from the beginning. Yes, bamboo toothbrush. Even that instead of plastic tongue cleaner, you can go for steel one. I think I'm using from years. It looks like still fresh, new one. So just go for something sustainable when it comes to clothes and everything. And Yamini, especially I should thank PSSM SWAG, because inner nature, outer nature, every time just not giving one word challenge, it is giving about the detailed explanation along with the alternatives we can go for, the effects of it. How beautiful it is. Thank you so much. This is like a big takeaway for all of us. Thank you.
Thanks to Parmitaka for daily, putting her efforts to think of
Lots of efforts.
and put it and draft it beautifully and present it to you. Thanks to you, Akka.
And I just want to show you something which I have bought. This is called as Toothfully Yours.
Oh, we're using the same.
Yes. So I just ran and brought this so that I can show this to everyone. This is called as Toothfully Yours. These have small tablets like thing. I'm not able to open the box, but this is what I'm using right now. It reduces the plastic usage because it has multiple layers. The plastic thing has multiple layers and it's very harmful for the environment. So this is one brand which I have bought and recently started using, and it's wonderful. Yes, see?
It's
Yes.
really
Can you open
wonderful.
the box and show? Yeah.
Okay.
Can you open the box and show the thing? Yeah.
Oh, it is little tight. I'm suggesting
I know.
everybody, whoever
That's the
buys
reason
this
I'm also
box,
not able
do not close it too tight.
to open.
Nikhil can
Yes.
open it.
So, so I mean, you get the moral of the story, isn't it? You get the moral
I
of
am
the story. So
showing
this
it.
is what it is, everyone.
This is how it
yes.
looks. One is
Yeah.
enough. You can maybe brush twice. So it has some 180. Comes for 3 months. Though even you brush twice a day, it comes for 3 months. And it's really pocket friendly, environment friendly, eco friendly. Go for it. This does miracles. Thank you.
So, yes, thank you for showing that to Vaishnavi. And this is what, the small things, the small changes we can bring in, one step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. Just let's go more and more, responsible for everything that how we impact others, how we impact the planet, how we impact the animals. So thank you so much again. Thank you.
So thank you everyone for joining today's Zoom session on Inner Nature and Outer Nature Season 2, which is brought to you by Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement and PSSM SWAG in collaboration with our media partner, PMC English. So guys, tomorrow we'll meet again with another episode of Inner Nature and Outer Nature. See you. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe to PMC English. Bye-bye.
Bye. Happy Sunday.